Join me and we will begin. Welcome. Glad you could join me. So today our practice is bringing a focus to twists and side stretches, but of course we have to warm up the whole body before we begin. And so hands to rest, feet to rest, legs and hips adjust and relax, shoulders relaxing down, hands resting, eyes closed. We check in. We check in and take a deep breath. We check in and say, what's going on this day? How am I feeling? Any discomfort anywhere? That's where I need to take care. So you're in charge of taking care of the body, working your way through the process, keeping active, keeping strong, keeping engaged. Movement is the key. And so the movement today is focusing on twisting and side stretching, warming up to begin. Have another breath here. And then wake up the hands, lift and stretch those fingers wide, and then pull down. Pull down, pull down, feel knuckles, release and move. Thumbs up, fingers down, moving the joints of the hand, then hand, thumb in, excuse me, fingers wrap, power squeeze, and release stretch. We call this one web. Pulling down, we call this one claw. Feel it in the knuckles. Release and movement, beak. And then paw. Thumb can be on the outside or the inside. Squeeze as hard as you can squeeze and release, stretch, web. Pull down, claw. Movement, quack, quack, beak, paw, thumb outer in. Squeeze, power squeeze. Feel your strength and release, stretch, web. Pull down, claw. Movement, quack, quack, beak, paw, thumb outer in, power squeeze, feel it, feel it, feel it, release hands, check in with all the energy in the hands. Movement brings in energy. Our next movement is shoulders up, shoulders back, shoulders down. It's an automatic inhale on the lift, exhale on the back and down. That's all. Up, back, and down. Your own pace. Make it your own. Up, back, and down as we wake up muscles. Wake up ligament and tendon. Movement, bones. Everything moving up, back, and down. We can speed it up. We can slow it down. All good. Next time down, press hands down, stay, feel extra stretch, soften hands. Now alternate sides, up, back, and down, up, back, and down. Noticing any difference you may feel with the range of movement. Any difference you may feel with the sensation of movement. So we're finishing with this series with the shoulders up, back, and down. Press hands down to finish it. Feel the stretch reaching from the neck all the way out to the shoulders. Soften. Have a breath, bring the action to the neck. We begin with our series, yes, no, and maybe so. The yes is lift the chin and tuck the chin. It's an inhale on the lift and an exhale on the tuck. Lifting, tucking, saying yes. Saying yes. Powerful word, yes. Saying yes to it, whatever is here. Saying yes to it. We'll come back to the center after the forward bend, come back up for the no. And the no is our first twist in the body. So on the exhale, turn the head to the side, twist. Inhale back to center. Exhale, other side twist. Inhale back. Exhale, side twist. Inhale back. Exhale, other side twist. Inhale back. As you continue, notice any difference you feel in the two sides. The tighter side will have more intensity feeling and less range. More intensity, less range. Which side is it, or are they the same? Not for me. I feel the intensity on the right side. And I have less range on the right side. This is my tighter side. So that doesn't mean anything except that's my normal. And I work with it. It's not a wrong answer. And when you're back to the center, pause and have a breath. So that was the yes, the no. And now we're moving to the maybe so, which is the side stretch. Ear tips down, chin tips up, top side stretches, feel it, and then come on back, and ear tips down, chin tips up, whole top side stretches, feel it, and come back. We call this maybe so. Maybe so. It's a side stretch and back. It's a side stretch and back. Continue a few. We're finishing with this side stretch. When you're back to the center, pause here. Close eyes, check in. Sensation, reaction, breath. Now we release and bring up the arms. So there's no twist or side stretch here. It's hands overhead on the inhale breath. Pull elbows down on the exhale breath. Inhale up. Exhale, pull down. Inhale up. Exhale, pull down. Repeat with the breath. Inhaling on the lift. Exhaling on the pull down. Feeling the stretch at the bottom when the hands are overhead. Feeling the stretch at the top of the neck when the elbows are down. Another one. Feel it. Pull down. Feel it. Come back to neutral. Have a breath. Now we close. Fingers touch. Elbows press. The back stretches. Inhale, open. The back contracts. Close on the exhale. Fingers touch. Elbows press. Feel stretch. Open. Feel contract. So the back of the body along the spine, moving into stretch when the elbows press, pulling into center when the elbows open. Close on the exhale, fingers touch, elbows press, feel it, then open, pause, feel it. Let's do it again. Fingers touch, elbows press, feel it, open, pause, feel it. And now release, bring the fingers to touch, circling the elbows. Circling the elbows, small circles or bigger circles or giant circles. Any size circles, you play with it, make it your own. I'm calling back to smaller. I'm coming back to smallest. I'm coming back to pause. And then I circle other way. Small circles, think of a quarter. Bigger circles, think of a tangerine. Bigger circles, think of, a grapefruit. And the biggest circles, think of a cantaloupe. And back to the grapefruit, and back to the tangerine, and back to the quarter, and then pause, and then release. Bring the hands to touch. Hands come down, elbows go wide. Here we press to build bone density and soften. We press to build bone density and soften. Press again, stay and feel your strength, feel your power, soften. Have a breath, rotate out. Rotate up and rotate in, bringing range of movement into the wrist. Feel it all the way from the wrist to the elbow. Feel it all the way from the elbow to the shoulder. See what's true for you, different for each. Range of motion out, up, in, up, out. When you're back to the center, pause here. Feel your strength, feel your power, and release. Have a breath. Now, close the eyes. Picture the whole length of the spine from the base of the skull, the top of the neck, all the way to the tailbone. We're going to bring in stretch, and then in the front, bringing in stretch. Tuck the chin, neck stretches. Slide hands over knees, ribs stretch. Slide hands down the line. Stretch moves all the way down the spine. Feel it. Then come on back. Hands come to rest. Lifting ribs, lifting chin, the whole front of the body in stretch. Then we tuck again the neck over the ribs. Hands slide down, all the way down the spine. Pause and feel it. Okay, come on back. Hands to rest. Lifting rib cage, lifting chin, the whole front of the body in stretch. And then we tuck again, chin, hands over knees, hands slide down the line. Stretch moving all the way down the spine. Pause and feel it. Pause and feel it here, and then come back. Hands to rest. Lifting rib cage, lifting chin. Stay, feel it. Finish with the chin tuck, with the hands slide, and the hands down and stay and feel it. Final breath. We'll come back up, bring the hands to rest, and take a breath. Now we work the core, crossing one leg over the other. Bring up the arms, and it's an exhale back and an inhale up. Exhale back, inhale up, repeating. 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 Next time back, come to a rest, open, close. Now we stay. These are all power contractions for the core. This one's called isometric contraction. Final breath here. When you close, come back up, and then we'll change out the leg, other foot on top. Bring up the arms, swing to one side. So this is a bit of a spinal twist and a side stretch. Check it out. Exhale back, inhale up. Bit of a twist in the shoulders, side stretch on the back. Next time back, we'll come to a rest. Walk the hands up and down, up and down, up and down. Pause here, inhale up, swing it around the other side, and begin again. Exhale back, inhale lift. Next time back, it's the stay, hands up and down, up and down. Final breath, pause, come back up, come back, and release and release. Open those legs wide, forward bend, back in stretch. Back in stretch, just relax. Check out where you feel it the most. Neck, across the shoulders and out to the arms, down the spine, into the low back. See what's true for you. No wrong answer, different for each. As we stay and feel the breath settle. So that was hard work. For the core, the breath is coming back to rest. Couple more breaths here. Okay, let's press the hands and come back up. And now bring both hands onto one thigh. Lean toward, feel the stretch in the side of the back. This is a side stretch. As we hang out and stay, we feel the lengthening and the deepening and the yielding in the side stretch of the back. So with final breaths here, we'll press the hands and come back up. And other side, hand to the thigh, hand on top. Aim the nose toward the hands and begin your gentle stay. Feeling that side stretch and a bit of a twist in the shoulders and down the spine. And as you stay, gradual, gentle, deepening, lengthening, yielding to the stretch. This is a powerful stretch. Final breaths here. We'll press and come back up. Bring both hands separate and lean forward. Then rotate side and back. Rotate other side and forward and continue. Working hip sockets, lubricating, hydrating through movement. Lubricating, hydrating hip sockets. So it's some side stretch. And when you're forward again, pause and have a breath. When you're here, pause and have a breath, and then begin to circle the other way, side and back, side and forward. Take your time with it. Lubricating hip sockets from the inside through movement. We'll pause in the forward plane. Again, stay here, feel stretch, feel breath. Final breaths here. And we'll come back up and bring the legs back and sit back and prepare for our leg strength series. Leg strength series, which says lift, extend, lift, release. Up, out, up, and down. Your own pace. Kick fast or slow. Kick high or low. We're finishing with a series of leg strengthening. And when you're back to rest, come to a rest, have a breath. Have a breath, and then we come to the stay. So we extend, point, and flex. Circle a bit, feel inner ankle, outer ankle. Then flex again, toes to the face, heel stretches away, work all the way up the line, feel it, and down rest. Have a breath. Have a breath and come to the other side, stay, point, and flex. Circle and circle. Flex again, toes to the face, heel stretches away, feel it all the way up the line, feel it, and down. Down and have a breath. Now cross one foot over. It's a resting place, hands over and down, stay. Feel the breath. Feel the stretch, neck across the shoulders, down the spine. Final breath here. And then we'll bring that front leg up higher and lean toward the knee. And feel the stretch that moves into the hip and across the low back. And just stay here and feel the intensity of the stretch. So it's intense for everybody. This is not an easy one. Half Lotus Apanasana, variation on that theme. Final breath, come back up, release leg one and bring the other foot on top. As you slide hands over, knees and a bit down, drop the chin. Check in with a stretch sensation. Check in with the breath pace. Checking in, keeping engaged with the body, keeping engaged with the breath. This is called holding focus. It's also called mindfulness. Final breaths here. And then we will bring up that front leg higher and hands on it, lean in toward the knee. Then I say chin toward the shin. Feel the stretch moving into hip, into low back, into inner leg. See what you notice. Different for each, and no wrong answer. Final breaths here. We will release. Bring the foot down, prepare to stand, 1 foot back, nose over toes, press and stand, and then reorient your chair however you like. For our standing back bend, fold halfway over soft knees. It's an inhale on the lift up, lean back. It's an exhale on the fold. And repeating. Good for the back. Anytime the back is cranky, take a moment, do a few. I do. This is your first aid kit for the back. Next time forward, come to a rest, pause here, feel it. Let's release to mountain. So the feet are hip width apart. The toes and the knees are soft, relaxed, not locked, soft, relaxed. It's tailbone tuck for some, for all extension. Crown, shoulders up, shoulders back, shoulders down. The mountain solid, steady, strong and still. Feel it. Feel the breath. Feel the body. Feel the energy. And we release for spinal twist. So our focus today is twisting and side stretching. We begin with this introductory twist. The knees have to stay unlocked. We're going to move the shoulders side, side. So arms can be forward, alongside, or behind, whatever makes it most mobile for your shoulders. So let's move it side, side. Keep the knees unlocked. Let's pause here. So I want to make a variation on this theme, which is when the shoulders are forward, the head turns to the front shoulder, then we come back to center. Shoulder forward, turn to the front shoulder, come back to center. Let's repeat. So shoulder moves forward, head turns toward it, come back. Shoulder moves forward, head turns toward it, come back. And repeat. Working the spine, working the twist in a slightly different way. We'll come back to rest, come back to center and release. So now, once more, mountain. Toes, knees, tailbone, crown, shoulders up, back and down. Solid, steady, strong and still. Feel the breath. Feel the energy in your body from all that twist. Releasing energy. Feel the breath. Another few breaths here. Stillness. Power and strength. Solid, steady, strong and still. Final breath in mountain. We release for leg stretch. So hands to the seat of the chair, fold from the hips, start with soft knees and stretch those legs. This all it's about is leg stretch. Forward bend, Uttanasana. Finishing with the first leg stretch, hips back and down, back and down, back and down. Fingers touch the chair or lift away as you stay for strength building legs and hips. Final breath, hands to the chair, return to the stretch. Feel the breath heavier because that was work. That posture that's currently called squat, originally called Uttanasana, the chair. So pause once more for the leg stretch, drops hips back and down, lift hands away, squat, stay. Stay, Utkatasana, the chair. Final breath. Finish with the stretch, Uttanasana. Leg stretch, that's all it's about. Final stretches here. We will release and stand and come to our side stretch series. Chair to the side. Legs are wide. Hand can slide. So let's look at it. The feet are wide. The knees are unlocked. The hand can slide. So we bring up the outside arm and slide the elbow up and over. Slide the hand down. Feel rib stretch. Feel that rib stretch. Come on back. Now bring this hand behind the head. Tip this elbow up and then swing it back. When it's back, slide the hand down and stay. Keep the knees soft. As we press the elbow back, keep the knees soft and feel the power side stretch from the elbow to the armpit, down the ribs to the hip. Final breath, come back up, release the arm, turn the chair around or turn your body around. We come to the other side. Legs are wide. Hand can slide. Knees unlocked. Have a breath here and then bring up the outside arm. Slide elbow up and over. As you slide hand down the side, find rib stretch, feel it, and come back. Now, keep the knees unlocked. Bring the hand behind the head. Elbow tip it up, elbow tip it back, then slide hand down. Keep the knees soft, stay. Final breath, come back up, release the arm, release the legs, prepare for balance challenge. One foot in front of the other. Eyes holding, focus. Focus on something not moving. Challenge the balance. Feel the wobbles, those are corrections. Those are corrections. Final breath, change it out for the other side. Foot in front, foot behind. Hold focus. See if this was the best side or not. All the wobbles are corrections. All the corrections are your body stabilizing itself. Final breath here. We'll release the arms. We'll release the legs. We'll reposition the chair. Reposition the chair so you can bring one foot forward, other foot wide and back. Okay. So we're going to bend the knee, finding the alignment. When the knee is bent, we can see the toes over the knee. Find your alignment. Okay. So bend that knee. So no, we're going to start with bring the finger up, rotate the shoulder back, bend the knee. Now bring that back hand down to the back of the leg and look back. Stay. Final breaths here. Now release the head, bring the hand back, bring the shoulder back, rotate the other way, bend the knee, hands to the chair, and stay facing the back of the chair. You can let the back heel lift if you want. Final breath here, release, release. I'm going to change out the chair to the other side. Change the chair to the other side, inside foot forward, outside foot back and wide. Front leg, bend the knee. See the toes over the bent knee. Okay, we find that. Now bring the fingertips, rotate back, bend the knee, bring the hand to the back leg, and look back and down. Final breath. Here, release the head, release the hand, roll back to the center. Now, straighten the leg a bit, bring the hands to the chair back, bend that front knee and rotate the shoulders, let the back heel lift Rotate the shoulders more and more square to the back of the chair. Another twist. Final breath, release the head, release, bring the legs back, and come to the back of the chair and step back, soft knees, fold, stay, stretch. Fold, stay, stretch. Stretching legs and hips, stretching low back, stretching shoulders and arms. Hang out here, enjoy this forward bend, Uttanasana, forward bend stretch. Breath, reflecting all that work that we did before. Breath coming back to resting. Final breath here. So we'll release and step up to the back of the chair and then prepare hands to the chair, slightly lean forward. This series will be lifting the leg out, in, and back down, working these muscles across the hips. So it's lift, out, in, and down. Lift, out, in, and down. Between each set, have a breath. Then begin again. Come up, out, in, and down. Up, out, in, and down. Have a breath. Beginning again. Up, out, in, and down. Up, out, in, and down. Have a breath. Picking it up, out, in, and down. Up, out, in, and down. Breath. Up, out, in, and down. Up, out, in, and down. Breath. Up, out, in, down. Up, out, in, down. Breath. Now the stay. Up and stay. Out and stay. Back in and stay. And down. Have a breath. Up, other leg and stay. Out and stay. Back in and stay. Down and stay. Once more, step back, bring it all into stretch. Breath is free. Feel the stretches, the legs, the hips, the low back, the shoulders, the arms, the hands. Everything is holding and staying in stretch. Breath is free. We have one more standing posture, and it's our balance challenge. One more breath here, and then come up and reposition for the balance challenge of 1 foot in front or behind. Hold focus, challenge balance. So the only way to keep this capacity is to practice it. Let's change sides. Foot in front or behind. Holding focus. Final breath. And release, and time to sit down. Time to come back to the chair into a forward bend and relax. Feel the breath. Feel the breath's reaction to the work. As we stay and feel the breath relax some and slow down a bit in its own perfect timing. Nothing wrong, everything belongs. final breath here. Let's come back up and explore another spinal twist. I'm bringing the feet touch and the knees touch. I'm going to bring the elbow to the opposite leg and the hand to the hand and look back at the elbow. Final breath here. Release the head, release the hands, release back to center. Let's try the other side. Elbow to the other thigh, hand to the hand. Look back. Final breath. Release the head, release the hands, release to center. Fold. Fold and relax. So our final work series is the series that strengthens the back. Have another couple breaths here. Okay, and then let the arms down. So our series says, press the hands up, peel the ribs up, lift the chin, feel it, and exhale down to stretch, feel it. We move with the breath. It's inhale, press up, peel up. Let's exhale down. Continue like that. Press up, peel up, lift the chin, and exhale down. Press up, peel up, lift the chin, and exhale down. Press up, peel up, lift the chin. Exhale down. Again, press up, peel up, lift the chin. Exhale down. Final, press up, peel up, lift the chin, stay, pulse the hands. Pulse the hands. Pulse the hands. Hands, hands, and down, and have an extra breath or two here. Have an extra breath or two here. And then we'll begin again. Press up, peel up, lift the chin. And exhale down, stretch. Inhale up. Exhale down, stretch. Inhale, press up, peel up, lift the chin. Exhale down, stretch. Press up, peel up, stay. Pulse the hands. Pulse the hands. Hands. Hands, and down and stay for extra breath. Our final set moves into the asymmetrical stretch. Press up, peel up, lift the chin, and exhale down. Press up, peel up, lift the chin. Bring one arm forward, lengthen, lengthen, lengthen. Release, arms down, fold down. Have a breath. Press up, peel up, lift the chin. Bring the other arm forward, lengthen, 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 and down. Hands to the thighs. Breath is free. Breath catching up from all that hard work, all that strength building. It's essential to keep everything working. To keep everything working, we got to work it. Rest between the work. That's what we're doing now. We're coming to the final breaths here. And then we will come up and sit and get comfortable in the chair as we prepare for eye movements. I take off glasses, settle legs and hips, settle shoulders and back, close eyes, come inside. Close the eyes and come inside. Come inside, feel the breath. Now picture a giant clock dial. Picture giant clock dial, open the eyes to the 12 and bring them around to the 3, down to the 6, up for the 9 and back to the 12. Close the eyes. Have a breath. Open the eyes at the 12, go the other way to the 9, down to the 6, up for the 3 and back to the 12. Close the eyes. Have a breath. The diagonal line of movement, we open the eyes and bring them from the 2 to the 8, a few. 2, 8, 8, 2, pause, close, center, breath. The other diagonal line from the 10 to the 4, repeat. Pause, close center, and relax the eyes. Have a breath. Have a breath and extend the arm, extend the thumb. It's focal point. Focal point tip of the nose. Focal point thumb. Focal point far away, and back to the thumb and back to the nose, repeating. Exercising eyes. Okay, let's pause, release. Get comfortable, settle a little more movement in the chair if that works. Bring hands together, rub palms. Rub palms, build up heat in the palms. Build up heat in the palms and then bring the palms over the eyes and let the eyes relax. Eyes relax, warm, dark, soft, relax. So the heat seeps away. The heat seeps away. We bring the fingertips to the bridge of the nose and stroke out to the temples with a light touch. Light touch. Pause at temples. Draw fingertips down to the jawline and to the chin. Release the hands onto the legs, palms open, eyes closed. Make sure your back is comfortable as you bring your attention to the breath. Find the movement of your breath. Find the movement of the breath. And on the exhale, draw the fingers gently in. Stay on the inhale breath. And on the exhale, let the fingers open. On the inhale, stay. Close on the exhale. Inhale, stay. Open on the exhale. Inhale, stay. It's exhale, close. Inhale, stay. Exhale, open. Release movement, stay in stillness. Final breath here. Final breath here. Lift the arms, open wide, cross pat yourself on the back for taking care for another day. Good job. Thank you. See you next time. See you next time.